Melbourne, Sabalenka tested. Mboko next. Arena. Sabalenka's third round win over Anastasia Potapova proved a challenge and was a nail-biter, the number one seed requiring 2 tiebreaks to advance to meet 18-year-old Victoria Mboko, who battled her way past Clara Torzen in 3 sets, while another teenager, Eva Jovic, upset the world number 7 Jasmine Paolini, lining up a last 16 contest with Yulia Putintseva, a 3-set winner over qualifier Zeynep Sonmez. Sabalenka has now won 19 consecutive Grand Slam tiebreaks, dating back to Roland Garros 2023, and tying Novak Djokovic's streak from 2005 to 2007. In her 2 previous matches against Potapova, Sabalenka surrendered just 7 games in the 4 sets played, but after the tightest match between them so far, the world number 1 won through 7-6, 4, 7-6, 7, after 2 hours and 2 minutes of enthralling play. She played incredible tennis. I was always on the back foot, and to be honest, there are days where you just have to be there, to fight, and try your best to put the ball back, Sabalenka said later. Even though, emotionally, I was all over the place, I was able to still fight for every point, and I'm just super happy that I was able to get this win. It was such a fight and I really enjoyed it. I was just trying to calm myself down, which wasn't working well today, but at the same time, I was trying to figure out how to connect my body. It seemed like everything was working separate. My brain was somewhere else, my arms were going one direction, and I was looking to put pressure on her, to try to let her play, basically, and somehow, magically, I was able to get this win. Sabalenka escaped, and has now made the 4th round or better at the last 13 Grand Slam events she has contested, dating back to a 3rd-round loss at Roland Garros in 2022. The 2-time champion squandered a 4-0 lead in the 2nd set, and had to save multiple set points against her before claiming the win. I was just trying to stay there. I was trying to fight, she told reporters. And I'm super happy with my mentality today on the match. And I think that's the only thing I've got today on the court. And that's the only thing that really helped me to get the win. The 4-time Grand Slam champion referred to the technical change that has boosted her game in recent times. It was a big change, she explained. Before, I used to only hit flat balls from both sides. It's a big technical change, but, lucky me, I didn't struggle for so long with this change because, probably, I was young and desperate for some changes. It was a pretty easy change, but it was a massive change in my game, which gave me a lot of benefits in the future. So, yeah, it's technical. Plus, mentally, you have to be ready. You have to be open to a new thing to be able to change it. I think it's changing. I think we're taking a lot from men. A heavy shot with spin is much more aggressive than just a flat ball. It's not that easy to block it or to hit it back. It's heavier. In the 4th round, Sabalenka will face Mboko, the world number 17 from Canada, who is making her debut in Melbourne and causing quite a stir as she arrives in the 2nd week of a Grand Slam for the first time. The 2025 Canadian Open champion has won 13 of her last 15 matches, including a victory over Australian Open defending champion Madison Keys just a week ago in Adelaide. In her press conference, Sabalenka admitted she doesn't know much about Mboko, who shot into the spotlight when she became the youngest player since Serena Williams to beat 4 major winners in a tournament en route to claiming last year's Canadian Open in Montreal, and has continued to impress down under. First, I never actually talked to her. I never had a chance to hit or practice with her, said the Belarusian. I only saw her outside, watching some matches. She's a great player, a fighter, playing really good aggressive tennis. I have to go out there, bring my best tennis, and fight for every point. She's an aggressive player, playing really great tennis, with heavy shots. I'm experienced, quite aggressive. I know it's going to be a great battle, and I'm super excited to face her for the first time. Mboko's stunning rise into the upper echelons continued with a 7-6, 5, 5-7, 6-3 win over higher-ranked Clara Torzen, the Danish 14th seed, after 2 hours and 19 minutes. It's my first time playing, so I feel like, what's not to enjoy, 17th seeded Mboko said afterwards. You in Australia, it's warm. It's not so warm back home, in Canada. It's nice to be here. After straight sets wins over Australia's Emerson Jones and USA's Katie McNally, Mboko showcased impressive composure in her three-set win over Torzen, who was crowned AO Girls Champion in 2019, the teenager withstanding the 33 winners from the Dane and registering 28 of her own. The Canadian held 3 match points in the second set before Torzen extended the contest, and Mboko eventually secured her progress with a backhand volley winner on her fourth. I didn't really expect that. I feel like, sometimes, I just say things just to say it. Just throw it out there, a beaming Mboko told reporters. But no, every tournament I play I always want to do well. It's my first fourth round in a Grand Slam. It's my first time playing the Australian Open. This is a really cool experience. I didn't have any expectations on myself since I'd never been here before, but it's really cool to have played so many matches on stadiums. Born in the United States to parents who fled political unrest in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Mboko shifted base to Canada as a child and began hitting balls on Ontario tennis courts aged 4. On Sunday, she will meet Sabalenka, the top seed and the title favorite. I've never played a current number 1 in the world. That's going to be a different experience, Mboko said. I assume we'll be playing on Rod Lava as well. I've never played on a Grand Slam center court either. A lot of firsts. It's something not many people get to experience. To be doing that on Sunday is really cool. Just to show what I got. Still without a full season on the WTA Tour under her belt, but already ranked 16, Mboko's powerful game was already on full display when she reached the third round of Roland Garros last year, which she began ranked 350th in the world. Another teenage sensation, Eva Jovic upset 7th-seeded Jasmine Paolini, 6-2, 7-3, to record her first top 10 win on Friday night on John Cain Arena. The youngest player in the top 100, the 18-year-old dealt out the biggest upset of the tournament so far, after an hour and 49-minute battle with a diminutive Italian, putting the 29th seed into the second week of a major for the first time at just her 6th attempt. It is also her first win over a top 10 player in 4 meetings, also having lost to Paolini at Indian Wells and the US Open last year. I've been wanting this one for a while now, Jovic said in her on-court interview. Had a couple of tough losses. I'm so happy to get through that barrier and get that win today. After dominating a 37-minute first set against an overpressing Paolini, Jovic had to battle hard in the second. Two-time major finalist Paolini, who made 13 unforced errors and just 4 winners in the opener, adjusted her tactics, pumping high balls to Jovic's backhand and extending the rallies. Jovic served for the match twice, at 5-4 and 6-5, but was unable to close the deal, and despite these setbacks, it was the young American who got on the front foot in an impeccable tiebreak, taking the lead with sweetly timed down-the-line backhands, and reaching match point with a bold return winner.